Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to use a tarot to look and see how the month of May will be for you. Astrologically speaking, there will be a lot of change, and I think we're going to be starting out the month with a lot of positive changes with that partial solar eclipse happening on April 30th. That is happening in your third house. So there could be changes with your like day-to-day, like with short distance travel. Things can change with that, maybe like car thing. Maybe if you like have had issues with like a sibling or a neighbor, those could resolve. It's overall positive energy. And Venus and Jupiter, I believe, are conjunct that same day. So, and this eclipse is happening in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, and then it's like our finances, our preferences, our material items, like pleasure and stuff like that. So maybe you'll like be expanding your mind, learning new things, communicating more, like making a social media page or something, talking to family you haven't talked to in a while. But it'll be like your day-to-day activities that are affected. But let's get some information. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for the complete story. Let's see. Spirit, what is happening for Pisces in the month of May? Nice. Starting off with the Ace of Wands. Some amazing, passionate new energy. I think you have like the most positive, at least the one of the readings I've done today. You're my last but not least reading for the May horoscopes. So you this month, Ace of Wands, you are on fire. You're starting something new. You are ready. You have energy. That is amazing. For your environment, there's a King of Pentacles reverse. So maybe there's an earth sign in your life. Doesn't have to be, but someone that's kind of arrogant. You might have someone like that in your environment, someone that's like arrogant, like small dick syndrome. I think my teacher called it something else, but you know, they're just not very, they might be very like selfish with funds. Yeah, they're not, they're pretty materialistic and arrogant. So, but I feel like you're going to be ready to like break free and do your own thing from that energy. So maybe that's someone that you've been around, you're breaking free from, because there's a new beginning here. This Ace of Wands, I love it. In the back, like the whole like story of the month is the Four of Wands. You are like cutting out the assholes, arrogant, mean people. You're like, I don't need you. I can do whatever I want. And you're going to be having a lot of fun this month. There might be literal celebrations in your family or for you. Maybe some achievements are happening. Maybe someone's getting married. Something worth celebrating is happening. Maybe it's like a new business venture you're starting and you're like, hell yeah, you know, maybe you're going to a music festival. Those are starting, right? But something worth celebrating is happening and something new is beginning that you are very passionate about. And if there is this negative, icky energy, I feel like you're like putting that aside. Maybe you're like growing from that. Maybe you had like a bad mindset towards your job or towards whatever, but now you're like doing something different and now you're excited about it and that's gone. For the recent past, I have the Five of Swords, but it's reversed. So maybe you are getting over some like deception. Maybe someone like, maybe that really makes me think of that King of Pentacles energy too. I feel like there's just been some kind of like icky, mean person that doesn't have your best interest in mind. And you're like, bye, Felicia, bye. This month. I love your energy right now. You are just like, I keep when I say that, on fire. You're like, fucking, I'm starting new. I'm going to do my thing. I don't need you around. That's like a big thing with this eclipse season is like realizing like imbalances in relationships and like giving and taking and stuff. And I think you're going to be like, what you expect to happen, the star. You're like, you guys already know. You guys are very naturally empathic and intuitive, and you just know, like, you expect things like the divine. Like, you know this eclipse is coming, and you know that, you know, the spirits are watching over you, and you have that connection, and a new beautiful beginning is coming. And you, the fact that you believe that it's coming and it is wonderful. Like, a lot of the readings I've done have been like kind of like self-doubt about things and what they expect to happen. Like, a lot of people expect this month to be bad, but you do not. The star, it's actually one of my favorite cards. You expect your prayers to be answered. You've been putting something out into the universe. Something, you've been asking for something new. And I think a lot of you probably are like spiritual. You probably know about the astrology going on and stuff. And you put it out to the universe. And that new beginning is, yeah, you've had this amazing idea of some sort. And you're going for it. There's no more just like sitting around, whatever. You're going for it. And you're going to have fun. And it's going to be successful. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah. Maybe it's like a side hustle or a side project. Something that keeps you really busy, but you're going to be able to keep up with the balance. And if you're worried about like finances, leaving a job or whatever, like you're going to be okay. But I see this mostly as you just like being busy this month and like juggling a lot, but like in an elegant way. The freaking outcome, I don't know why I'm jumping ahead, is what I think of as graceful power. You are like, oh my God, all these cards. Can I like be your best friend? You are so awesome. Like what you want, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you went from being like this, or maybe like this is who's coming into your life, but you're like, went from being like arrogant, maybe like didn't have much money, or were very like, you know, mind my mind, I can't spend anything, or like had a bad money mindset, like a lack mindset maybe, but now you're like, whatever I ask for will come to me, you know, and you're going to, that's like what you're wanting. You want this Queen of Pentacles energy. You want to feel at home where you are, comfortable, nurtured, abundant, fertile, like, and it is going to be fertile. Like you're planting the seeds for some new idea. You're putting it out to the universe. You're speaking to the divine. You know they're listening, and you're like, this is like you, like believing in it and waiting for it. And I feel like you're being patient. Other people in your life, I think, are going to be a little sour that you're doing well and feeling well and all this stuff. Because for other people involved, we have the Nine of Swords. Like maybe you are leaving someone behind, like I mentioned earlier, that was kind of a jerk, and they're going to be like, damn it. You know, like that thing like where you realize what you had once it's gone or whatever. You don't know what you got till it's gone. They're going to be like, I should have been better to that. I should have XYZ. I think you're going to be a heartbreaker in a little bit, because you're just like doing you, you know? Like, I don't need this earth sign person. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but you're just doing you. You're focusing on your dreams. And I think people are going to be kind of jealous, because I see here that you're going to be successful. At least you're going to be happy. And maybe there's some people that feel bad, or maybe there's someone you know that deals with anxiety or insomnia or something like that. But this isn't you. This is someone else. And it's interesting because the recent past, we have also a swords card, the Five of Swords. And this, look at that headache. Like someone that maybe gave you a headache, where it's a downer, total like Debbie Downer type energy. No matter what you did, they were like an energy vampire for you maybe. And I see that you cut them out. I'm proud of you. And you're doing your own thing, and you feel so much better. You surround yourself with people who have positive energy, because you're definitely empathic and have some divine connection, and you can't be around people like that. But for some awful reason, those people like can just find you, find the empaths, those energy vampires. But you're cutting them out, and you're focusing on your goals and surrounding yourself with people who are also like-minded as you and have positive attitudes, and it's going to feel really good, because I feel like there was that like jerky, like I'm not putting anyone who has anxiety down. I feel like this is just someone who literally like caused you headaches and just was never happy and was always negative and wasn't like even happy for you when you had this new brilliant idea or something. Like they didn't support you, possibly. They're like, oh, that's a stupid idea, like something like that. And you're realizing that you don't need them then. And you're going to find, or like maybe you already have these people that support you and celebrate you, and you're going to spend more time with them. And I feel like you're going to be like busy doing all this, but in a good way. And you're going to be balancing this all really well. You're afraid of, I don't know why, in the fears position, we have the Queen of Wands. I think that you're almost afraid of your own power and for being successful. Like there's that flame there. I feel like, you're putting out into the universe what you want. You have this new idea, this new plan, this new business mentor, whatever it is, this new, maybe it's just even a new zest for life, but you're kind of afraid. You're like, I don't really know where this is going. Like, and you're kind of, in a way, like, it's totally normal to fear success, especially when you like left behind all this negativity. Now you're like, oh my God, this is really happening. My life is actually going well right now. It's going in a good direction. I'm like, what do I do next? Because you seriously have power in your hands, and I feel like it scares you a little bit, but don't worry. I see here that you have a strong support system, at least a little furry friend to keep you company. And at the same time, you want to be the Queen of Pentacles. I think maybe you're hoping, maybe finances are a little bit of a concern in some sense. So you're hoping you are successful, but at the same time you're afraid of being successful. That's just totally normal with new things. You don't know what's coming. But this is what your goal is, and I love it. I love this energy. Just totally at peace with who you are and comfortable. You have all you need. You're like super abundant and generous. Like you can give back to all your soul tribe. And you're leaving this month like a new person. You're coming out stronger than you've ever been. Like you've tamed that beast. Maybe you used to have anxiety or issues like that, or like something that was, maybe it was a self-sabotaging behavior or something, or maybe you just cut out the people, maybe you drank, I don't know, I'm not really getting that energy, but like you overcame something, and it might have been inner. Usually that's what it is. And the star shows me that too, is like after like a tower moment, like having like nothing left, but still like, things are going to get better. You have, your prayers are being answered. So I feel like there was some kind of difficulty going into this month, but this month seems good. And you're coming out stronger than you ever have and more powerful, but like in such a graceful manner. Like you're literally, like these two cards together, like you have the power, but like you're so graceful about it and so giving, and you're not like some arrogant jerk who like you're not like an abuser of power. You're like gentle and fierce at the same time. And you realize you're capable of anything. And I think cutting someone out, it seems like there's this person or a situation or thought pattern of your own that you were able to get rid of, or like maybe it's like fear. Maybe it's fear of starting this new thing. And if you haven't started this new thing yet, do it, because it's going to go well. And you have you're like divinely protected too. You're going to come up, like there's celebrations this month. Like everything is good besides like the past and the other people involved and like that environment. But I feel like other people, there's some like spiteful. You're going to do so well and be so much happier. And like maybe it's like an ex or something, and they're like, see that you're doing well. And they're like such a jerk, I don't know. Like, oh, maybe I should try and like contact her or him again. No. Someone deceptive person is getting what they deserve, and you're getting what you deserve, and that's to shine and reach your goals. Whatever this new thing you're starting is going to change your world in such a positive way, like literally. There's like little baby animals in two of them. There are 3 cards that have animals in them, or a lot. Maybe you guys are animal lovers, or maybe your idea is to like have an animal sanctuary one day. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't know then. But I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is really giving back to the world, and the universe sees that, and they're going to bless you. So I think it's going to become clear who or what is not a part of your path. And it's going to be so good this month for you. I'm so excited. What's your new idea? Don't be afraid to start. You got this. Yeah, the only thing you're afraid of this going well, but trust in the process. You're, divine timing, everything, just trust in it. Whatever you're thinking, your decisions and stuff, go for it. What's on the bottom of the deck? Temperance. Oh my God, yeah, there's going to be a lot of balance in your life, and interesting. There's like a lot of spirituality vibes coming to me right now. But you might be, likely are. Everyone has some sort of like psychic gifts, but maybe you're really coming into them. And maybe that's what you're a little bit afraid of. You're like literally your own power and magic, and you're like, oh my God, whatever I'm putting out, like whatever I'm casting out there is coming true. Like, what? And like your thoughts are so powerful. Look at this. But there's going to be more balance, like overall with temperance. This is like not too much. Everything's balanced. Like it's blended effort. So anyone that continues on in your life will treat you well. Like if there's, we have 2 cards that like kind of symbolize that here. And also this speaks to me too, maybe there's an imbalance, maybe with the thought process you had, or in like an addiction of any sort. Maybe even just toxic people. But you're being guided. Like literally you have like archangels with you. And I feel like you've got these powers and you're realizing it now. Look at that. Like maybe you guys are starting like a new chapter with like a spiritual job or something that you're being called to do, and you're following that calling, and whatever you were doing before, whatever isn't working. And we have the Empress here. Yeah, there's a lot of like just maternal, like doesn't mean you have to be a mom maybe, but like loving, nurturing energy, like going from this like arrogance, like kind of like deceitful energy to like just pure love. Like you're going to be taken care of. The universe is taking care of you because you deserve it. You're putting out to the universe like good things, and you're getting it back. And don't be afraid to let your light shine. You're a star. Yeah, we have 12th house, Venus, and Gemini. So yeah, I think you are definitely closing out a chapter of your life. Oh my God. And the 12th house rules like the occult and spirituality and like the other side. So maybe you guys literally are working on there's several cards here. If you're not yet, like, I bet you should start like journaling synchronicities and start like talking to your spirit guides. Like kind of like explore that more if you haven't already. I mean, you're watching a tarot video right now, so you likely have explored that. But right now, your psychic abilities and gifts and your intuition are strong as hell and growing, and embrace it, because that is what's helping you advance in life. Life is going to become so much more beautiful. You're going to be more social with people you enjoy being with. You're going to be more confident in speaking your own truth. You might even have like the gift of speaking to people on the other side or something. Like you have some kind of spiritual gift. Let me know what it is. But yeah, you're using that to, your life is going to be so good. And Venus, 12th house, and Gemini. And this eclipse is happening in Venus. So maybe, I think, yeah, your overall lifestyle and preferences, everything's going to just get better. And like, this just looks painful, the past. You're moving into such like greener, warmer, like bright, comforting, loving energy. This is like the most beautiful reading of them all, I think. Maybe some of you guys even will become mothers, or maybe you are already, or like or maybe you'll have like some maternal figure in your life. Maybe your mom's on the other side. She's transitioned and you're connecting again. You're feeling her presence, and that's making you feel, that could definitely be it. But if you're not already, like, definitely start exploring your talents and gifts. You definitely have them. Oh my God, you're powerful. It might have been, yeah, it might have been really hard in the past with like picking up other people's energies. Maybe that even caused you to like drink or do something to kind of like numb it because you didn't understand why you were feeling a certain way, but it's all coming together now. Maybe you've already like started coming together, but if not, it is. And you're realizing why you felt certain ways before. It wasn't like your energy, and you're like understanding how to control it. And now you're like using your intuition, your mind to literally like make the life of your dreams. Go you! Let's get 2 more cards for you. Wow, ended on high note, Pisces. Will you let me know? Goat. Graceful time. No, but fearless I am in the path I choose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way. Trust in the process. Wasn't I saying that you're kind of like afraid of the path and success and stuff? Is there? Look at the moon there. Oh my god, and the goat looks like there's a little third eye there. I already said this, but you're listening to your intuition. You're like figuring it all out. What energy is yours and what's not in your. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's making you go after what you want. Oh my gosh, you are powerful. You're going to find the way. You're going to have an amazing month in future. Oh man, manifestations on the bottom. Yes, use your powers to manifest. You are. I see that. This is all really nice. I feel like you're going from like, you know, I don't know if you were like really like struggling financially, but like I feel like you're definitely upgrading. Then we have Mermaid of Lemuria, Joy. You're going to be so much happier. I totally get such good vibes from this reading. I love it. The only bad vibe is other people with that Nine of Swords. Don't worry. I know it's hard, like especially as an energy sensitive person, you know, cutting people off. Like you feel bad for the person that was mean to you kind of thing. It's like, why do I feel bad for the person that was like an abuser or whatever the hell? Don't focus on that. Focus on whatever you've got going on because it's really good. And joyful. Seriously. And if you want to look up Mermaid of Lemuria, I don't know much about this, but I love like mermaid and stuff. Is she like from Atlantis? I don't know. But joy. Joy is the theme of the month. And goat. 13's on there. Your path is becoming clearer and brighter and amazing. So I'm so happy for you. Have an amazing month. Be sure to watch your other videos, your other signs. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you consider doing so before you go. I do a free reading giveaway every month for my subscribers. And I also offer paid readings for $25 right now. Discount until I get my certification a little bit. So take advantage if you want. But definitely watch the other free videos to see the full picture. But like, I like you a lot. I like want to be your friend. Can I be part of your tribe? But yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye, my Pisces.